My boyfriend needs so much alone time. I have been dating Ben for nearly a year. When we started out, I thought he was a total extrovert. He is a client of my startup and literally everyone finds him delightful. After a few weeks of dates, he told me very honestly that it's a front when he's working, and he's actually an introvert and finds socializing absolutely exhausting. Okay, fine, I appreciated the honesty, and I told him please never be fake with me. I am an extrovert, but don't have a lot of close friends nearby. Over the year, he has had a lot of stressful events with his family, and his job is also stressful. He needs alone time to process this and distress. I think it's great that he knows what he needs to take care of himself, but I'd be lying if I said the days off didn't hurt me. He knows this, and says he's working on needing less. He just took a week off work and has absolutely no inclination to hang out with me. I also don't talk or hang out with him at least one day per weekend. I can't figure out if my feelings are valid here. I'm low maintenance. I cook and clean for him when I am over and entertain myself if he wants to play video games. Oh, and we're planning to move in together next year. He's verbally very affectionate and I know he truly loves me, but he is satisfied by doing that from afar, I guess. Needs a lot of alone time and the desire to hang out is totally one-sided. Do I toughen up and accept him for who he is? Should he want to be with me more? Update: I actually read literally all of these comments, and I really appreciate them. I formulated some concrete needs and expectations for what it would look like for me to feel satisfied with the relationship and especially living together. Then I told him how I was feeling, and we talked about everything in length. It turns out he feels more stressed when there is no plan in place, and I just turn up at his house and seem bored, guilty. His idea that would benefit both of us is increasing the quality of time that we spend together, doing activities, taking that class we've been talking about, and decrease the quantity of times that we're over at each other's places, often unannounced and with no reason or plan. It's definitely a good idea to me, but not what I was expecting as a solution. I wanted to just know how much time he can commit to spending with me weekly without doing it solely as an obligation. He actually said 3 nights a week to my surprise. Basically, it's not the amount of time that was tiring him as much as the lack of planning and spontaneity of our time together. He needs to know what he's getting into and mentally prepare. I would have taken that personally, but thanks to many comments on here, I know now I can't take someone's wired traits as something to do with me. I'm just not a planner though, but he is and said he is happy to do the planning for us. So I feel really good about where we're at now. Now for the top comments. Both of your feelings are valid. I'm similar to your partner. My professional self is bubbly, friendly, talkative. I've been labeled a people person and extrovert countless times. I was a salesperson for 7 years, so being professionally charming was necessary. Beyond my performative work self, I am a hardcore introvert. People who know me better than those who would label me people person call me a hermit. I have had one of the most exhausting and demeaning work seasons of my entire career this fall. I got put through the ringer and ended up working 40 days in a row without any real time off. I am so burned out that I am struggling to get ready for Christmas. Hell, I'm struggling to wake up in the morning. I don't want to talk, visit, listen, none of that. All I want is to spend a week in isolation, but my culture fam won't allow for it at this time of year. So I have to power through and hope I don't get sick from pushing the needle too far. Occasional isolation is not a want for me. It's a need. This sounds like a compatibility issue, not a someone is bad issue. Had you openly discussed your feelings about this with him? Have you told him that you need more quality time to feel secure and good in this relationship? If so, was he open to some type of compromise? Was it a compromise you can stand? You can't solve this without some communication and mutual agreement happening. Next comment. You love each other, but honestly you don't seem compatible. You can't suddenly need less, and he can't change his needs to give more. I understand how you feel completely. I'm someone who needs more while being around people who need less. You just both need someone more compatible in my opinion, otherwise you'll stay unhappy, and likely he'll push himself until he's unhappy too. Next comment. It's amazing you're so accepting of this, but you're a partnership, and he has to at least meet you part of the way. He can decompress with you one day in his week off. It doesn't have to be a wild day out or even talking. Physical contact and shared space perhaps. I would ask him to sit down and find ways he can bridge the gap, because you're giving him all he needs and you're feeling like you're not getting even the basic needs of time. I can't imagine how he will handle living together if he cannot even commit to consistent time together. Next comment. It really doesn't matter how much he's asking for and how much you may need, the only thing that matters is that there is a large disconnect. It's good you know this now. In the olden days, he would have been told to straighten up and fly right, and it may have destroyed him, and we don't do that anymore. And you, as a GF, would have been told to calm down, wash the dishes, and take care of your man when and how he desired. And that isn't right either. You both are allowed to be how you are. The question isn't who will change how, because you PL won't. The question is if you can live like this the rest of your life together. It is like disparities in sexual desire, or cleanliness expectations, or financial and family structure. There are certain fundamentals that just create problems over and over for both parties forever. Loving this person doesn't mean they will be a good match in life. Next comment. The two of you just function differently. I don't think it's fair to call him being fake when he was extroverted when socializing. There are introverted extroverts, people who tend to be introverted, but have extroverted moments. They do need time to recharge their social battery, and if there are multiple stressful factors, they may need more time. You doing more favors for him won't change how he functions either. Adding pressure to have him hang out may also lead to more stress, even if you don't mean it in that way. You'll either just have to appreciate the time you do hang out and, like you said, entertain yourself when he needs that alone time, or find someone you feel would be more compatible. Next comment. I'm confused that in a comment I saw you say that you've agreed to give him 1 day a week to recharge, and that 1 day hurts your feelings. Really? And your title says he needs too much? I have a very people-focused job, so 8 hours a day I spend interacting. I would literally do anything for an entire week of no in-person human interaction. Phone calls and texts are enough for me when I need a break, even when it comes to people I love the most. And those people are reassured and secure enough to know I don't hate them just because I don't want to spend every waking hour with them. 24 hours to recharge, excluding the time for sleeping, is not enough, as an introvert, for 144 hours, excluding sleeping, of no time to himself. He is a grown 40-year-old man. If you're insecure about 1 day, and want to change someone who's been happy how he is for 40 years, and is trying to be enough for you, you should let him go before he feels weird for needing time alone. There's nothing wrong with him. Next comment. I'm wondering if you've tried to figure out why exactly you feel hurt when he needs alone time. Is it because you feel like him not wanting to spend time with you means that he doesn't care about you? Is it because you yourself would want to spend time with him when you're relaxing, so it's hard for you to understand or relate when he doesn't want the same thing? By no means am I judging or blaming you, by the way. I also think that you seem to objectively know and understand your partner, but that doesn't necessarily translate to how you can feel about it. Which is completely valid. I'd very much figure out how you both plan to make this work when you move in together, because it could either be the best move you can make in this situation. He can have his time alone in one room, while you can have the comfort of him still being present in the same house, or it could be a disaster, if he feels like he needs more isolation than just a closed door. Next comment. Okay, my boyfriend has a demanding job and asks for 1 day a week to himself. And whilst it can sometimes get to me, I understand that his job is very demanding. It's one of the reasons I fell in love with him, seeing him working and giving so much to others, so I can't hate that he needs time to de-stress from that. But we find a middle ground. He will still text me and call me at least once that day. So we can at least have a 10-minute debrief on the day. Is your boyfriend completely ignoring you? Does he message you and let you know he's doing okay, checks in on your feelings that day, and then goes for his time? Or does he go completely no contact for 1 day a week? It's okay to need that quiet time, but you can't just completely cut your life partner out for an entire day. That's not fair. Do you see each other the other 6 days of the week? Are your needs being met on time together outside of that one day of the week? Do you have other people in your life that can help you meet your needs on the one day of the weekend that your boyfriend is busy? The one day a week thing in itself isn't a huge ask, as long as it's in a healthy way. But if your needs aren't being met elsewhere or in other ways, it can impact how you feel about that quiet time he needs. Next comment. I consider myself an ambivert. I'm very social, but once I'm done with a social activity, I need some alone time to recoup. Before my boyfriend and I moved in together, having him over, or going over to his place was another social activity for me. So it was another thing that I needed to recoup from. However, once we've moved in together, it's no longer a social activity to be around him. He's now a part of my home and part of my recuperation. I'm not saying that moving in together would fix everything, but just giving a different perspective on this. Next comment. Both feelings are valid. I find that most people I can only stand to be around for 2 to 4 hours before I become extremely fatigued, so I understand needing to have me time, but normally recharge after an hour or so, depending on how draining the person is. I think that you should talk to your BF and learn your love languages, which might help to learn how each of you feel most loved and show affection and allow you to connect more. There's gifts, quality time, physical touch, words of affirmation, and acts of service. It appears that yours is most likely quality time, and his is words of affirmation, but there is a quiz online if you would like to be sure. This may help to guide you to knowing what the other person needs in a relationship. I wish you the best of luck. Next comment. At first I didn't think much of it, but the taking a week off work and not wanting to spend it together strikes me. Especially if plans to live together are happening, I would think it would be comforting and recharging to be together for him. I am an introvert. I find socializing extremely exhausting as well, and I prefer to be alone, except I want my girlfriend with me, lol. I would be feeling uneasy and hurt if I was in your position, and I know girlfriend would be too. So it seems totally reasonable to me. Anyways, I feel like since you guys are making cohabitation plans, you should always be included in his life and alone time. Like, you all can do different things, you can go shopping, he can play video games, but to be excluded for a week from one or the other's life makes me think maybe it's too soon to be living together. It just seems weird. Next comment. I'm not really sure that working on having less alone time, or even scheduling alone time, is the trick here. Not getting enough alone time can make us introverts develop frustration, resentment, and even fatigue. Even if we try to do it for the sake of the people we love, it can backfire if not handled correctly. You mentioned in another comment that he runs himself far past empty. Do you truly realize that it's either that or needing more than one day a week to decompress? As in, you can have him for several days straight, and then leave him be for an extended period of time, or you can have him for some hours, and then leave him be for several hours. May I ask, how is he working on this? What's his strategy here? Has he told you whether having this type of arrangement schedule is helping him? Another thing that I need to ask is it really just his alone time the only thing that hurts you? I know he truly loves me, but he is satisfied by doing that from afar, I guess. That right there tells me there's something else going on. Either way, incompatibility seems to be the issue. There are some rather good articles out there that seem to point out some differences in how the brains of extroverts and introverts work. We're wired differently, if you will. For instance, while we have the same amount of dopamine, a chemical involved in pleasure and seeking external rewards, in our brains, extroverts find it useful as a rush or catalyst that fuels their engagement with the environment, whereas introverts find it akin to overstimulation. Instead, the introvert brain seems to run on acetylcholine, which is also linked to pleasure, but inwards we thrive in quiet environments where we can delve into our thoughts and muse on one thing for a long period of time. This doesn't mean one is wrong and the other is right, just that we're different. Both feelings are perfectly valid, yet finding a middle ground between an extrovert and an introvert is hard work, to say the least. You have to accept that you guys are different and decide if you can both accept each other as you are. Compromise is definitely possible, but you need to tread carefully, because if one of you feels like their basic needs are not being fulfilled, it will all break down. That being said, he truly needs time to decompress by himself. It's not that he wants it, he really needs to be alone sometimes, without anyone else hanging with him, including people he loves. I know this might seem a bit confusing or even shocking, especially for someone who's not an introvert, but it's what it is. Being alone means not having other people around for a while. It's not that he loves you any less, that he doesn't appreciate your company at other times, or that he should want to be with you more either. Just as an extrovert needs to be in constant movement, have several external challenges, or have their interest peak lest they become bored, hyperactive or angsty, the introvert brain literally needs this rest from external stimulation, lest we become jaded, tired and irritable. If you've tried to make it work for several months now, and even broke up over this alone, which seems to be the case, maybe it would be best to leave things be. If your needs and his are truly incompatible, you'll only make yourselves miserable in the long run, and that's not fair for either of you.